You stay on my mind.
Do you know what amazes me the most? Is that I'm actually only coming to terms with the fact that if you have an idea, if you don't start off with, I have this crazy idea, then it's probably not worth pursuing. Like every idea that ever changed anything was insane. It's like,
well, that's what they say though. It's like there's a fine line between being a genius and insane.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like it has to start with, I have this crazy idea. And also it has to come with people not believing in that idea.
Yeah, exactly. You need people to think that you're crazy for coming up with this idea for it to work.
Exactly.
Because then you get a better reaction when it does work.
Exactly.
And all those people are shell-shocked.
And also what you're doing is you're changing the norm. You're changing society as people know it. So their first reaction is supposed to be, that doesn't sound like it's going to be a good idea, because it's going against everything everyone stands for. And it's those ideas that change the world. Fully. Like even in, like it's taken me like 32 years to realize that I need to pursue more of my stupid ideas than the ones that make sense to most people. Like,
but it's that little voice in your head. Do you know what I mean? But it's not crazy to you,
yeah.
But to everyone else, their little voice in their head goes, no, he's mental, like, why not going to do something like that? But for you, it feels right, and you're the one at the end of the day that's going to
for me,
it happen,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
For me, it feels right, but then also crazy ideas don't feel right at the same time as well. As soon as you get for me, as soon as I get a crazy idea, it actually feels wrong. Like, it sounds too far-fetched. It sounds like my imagination, or the imaginative side of my brain has thought of this shit like I'm high or something.
Yeah.
And in fact, what I'm trying to do is try to better the world or better myself in some way that's unheard of. And it's at that moment in time where I think that most people who have those kind of ideas, they either bat them away and be like, nah, it's too stupid, or they're like, you know what? I'm actually going to go ahead with this idea, because as insane as it may sound right now, I believe that much in it to pursue it.
But unfortunately, majority of people go for the first option.
Yeah.
And they let it sort of kind of go into the head and fly out to kind of the other side, because they don't have that self-belief that they can make it work, or they can make it a reality.
Because everything's designed, everything is designed to fight against it.
Yeah, of course.
Because you're trying to raise something that is...
They don't want you making crazy ideas.
It's unheard of.
Crazy things. Yeah,
it's unheard of. It's supposed to be... You know, it's easy. It's easier to quit. It's easier to say I don't want to do it, because it's safer. I feel safe now because I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to get laughed at, so I'm not going to go and pursue that idea. But some of the craziest ideas have shaped this world. Like, even I saw this guy. He decided to put goggles on a dog and called it Doggles. Doggles. And he's raking in like 15 million a year.
Why do dogs need glasses?
They don't need glasses. And he's a bit of an idiot. Like, he's shaping the world in ways that I don't think are that necessary. But what I'm trying to get at is that there are people out there that are trying to shape the world in ways that they think will help people. I mean, goggles on a dog is not going to do it, but there's so many people, all of us, like, not just narrow it down to geniuses, all of us who have these ideas that are borderline genius, but we talk ourselves out of them because they sound too horrific to complete, or they sound like we might get laughed at if we do this, so let's not do it. And I've found over the 10 years I've been even in music, the ideas that I've had that have been crazy enough for people to not believe in are the ones that have actually succeeded.